For a full copy of today's recipe, check us out on Facebook at Poppy's Cucina or right here on YouTube under the community tab. So what are we making today? Oh, we got a showstopper for you today, folks. Look at them. Look at them. Today we're making braised Italian short ribs. Oh my gosh, they're so amazing and so easy. You can put them in the oven. You can do it on the stovetop. These are done on the stovetop. 3 hours and melts in your mouth deliciousness. So good. Yum. All right, so the first thing we're going to do is prep our short ribs. We're going to want to sear them. So here I have a resealable bag with about maybe like a cup of flour. What we're going to do is we're going to add the short ribs to the bag. Seal it up and then give it a shake to get them all nice and coated. You could season your flour too if you want to add some salt and pepper to that. Just like that. Now we're going to tap out the excess flour. Give a couple little pats. See, so nice and coated. Now we're going to pan sear them. So in our large pan, I have 2 tablespoons of olive oil that I've been heating up. Apparently not enough. All right, and now we're going to add our short ribs. Just want to get them nice and browned on all 4 sides. Actually all 6 sides, because you have the sides too. So just a couple minutes on each side. Don't burn yourself. But we want to get these nice and seared. And once your meat is seared on all sides, we're going to remove it. Make sure you have your platter handy. Look how good that looks though. Oh, it looks so good and this house smells amazing. Oh, I wish you could smell this. So yummy. So easy. And fancy. You want a fancy meal? This is it. We like fancy. All right, so now to our hot oil. You're going to add 1 medium-sized onion that we diced up. It's about a cup and a half. Wow, a sizzle. You feel that fat that rendered out of the meat? So nice. We're going to lower the heat a little bit. We don't want them to burn. And now it's going to saute these things until these start becoming translucent. With this hot oil, it's going to happen fast. Nice. And once your onions are translucent, you're going to add 4 cloves of minced garlic along with about 1 cup of diced carrots. Like 1 large carrot. All right, so now we're going to just saute this for a little bit, just till it starts becoming very fragrant. You want to smell that garlic and the onion. You're not really going to smell the carrots, but they look good, right? All right, so we're just going to saute this for about 3 minutes. And just about 3 minutes later, you have that glorious smell of the garlic and the onions. You'll see the garlic is just starting to get a little brown. And you're going to add our 1/4 cup of tomato paste. Greatest invention ever, this whole tube thing. Oh my gosh, I love it. All right, so now we're just going to stir this in just until you don't have any clumps of tomato paste. That's pretty quick. Okay. All right, so there's no more clumps. Oh, that smell, I can't. All right, so now we're ready to add our liquids. All right, so here I have 2 cups of beef broth. You can use vegetable or chicken too if you want, but you're making beef short ribs, you might as well just use the beef broth, right? 1 cup of a red wine. Sad. But it's going to make the sauce delicious. And then lastly, we're going to add 1 14-ounce can of crushed tomatoes. Careful, careful, careful. All right, so we're going to stir this in. And we're just going to mix this up until all the ingredients are beautifully, beautifully incorporated. You don't want any clumps of anything. All right, looking good. All right, so now we're going to add our fresh herbs. So I have my sprig of rosemary and thyme. We're going to throw that right in. And now we're going to put our short ribs back. But this time we want to put them bone side up. Whoop, splash. Careful. All right, so we're going to add this all back in, like so, with the bone facing up. This bone doesn't need to cook. Try not to injure yourself. And see, this is pretty much it. We're almost done. Now it's just a waiting game. See, how easy is this recipe? You love it? You hate it? Let me know. Tell me in the comments, please, or my Facebook page. And if you make this stuff, please take pictures. I love that. All right, so we're going to bring this up to a quick boil, and then we're going to reduce the heat and allow it to simmer. If you're using an oven-safe pot right now, you could absolutely just pop this into a 350-degree oven for about 2 to 3 hours. You want that meat to be like fork tender, like it just comes right off the bone. You don't need a knife, like super nice. I didn't use a oven-safe pan, so I'm just going to leave it on the stovetop. So what we're going to do, we're almost boiling. What we're going to do is we're going to lower the heat to medium, low, like probably more like definitely a medium low. Cover it. Now we're going to allow this to simmer for about 3 hours. That's it. You can even go 4 hours. Give it a stir once in a while. Take a look at it. See if the liquid is starting to reduce too much. Just add a little bit more chicken broth or wine, and go with the broth or even water. All right, but it's going to cook for a couple hours, so yum! So this has been cooking about an hour and a half. Let's see how it looks. Oh my goodness. Does this not look amazing or what? Oh, that's steam. Oh, yum. I still got at least another hour and a half to go, but oh, I wish you could smell this. It smells so good. So yummy. So about 3 hours later, this is done. You could see the meat is so tender. Look at it. Look at it. Oh, it's so good. So if you want a thicker sauce, what you could do is remove the meat, set it aside, then turn up the heat on the sauce and just let it reduce for about 20 minutes. That'll give you a nice thick sauce. But honestly, I think this is perfect. Oh, looks so good. Let's plate it up and give it a try. Oh, yeah. Buon appetito. The meat melts in your mouth. So much flavor. So tender. Delicious. My new favorite meal right here. So good. Serve it with potatoes. Polenta. That'd be good. Pasta. Cook the pasta in the sauce that you braised the beef in. Oh, out of this world. You have to try this recipe. If you do, let us know. Thank you so much for watching. We'll see you again soon.
If you like this video, be sure to subscribe to our YouTube channel at Poppy's Cucina. Thanks!
I can eat all those ribs right now. All of them. They're so good. But let's make that drink, right? Let's do it. All right, so for today's holidays sangria, yeah, we're going to start with 5 ounces of red wine. We're going to pour this over ice. Seems about right. This we're going to add 2 ounces of cranberry juice. And we're going to add 1 ounce of pomegranate liqueur. Half an ounce of Grand Marnier. And we're going to do 1 ounce of strawberry daiquiri mix. We're going to give this a nice stirry. It's a word. Add some more ice. And give it a try. Salute. Oh, that's so good. It tastes like punch. You don't taste any of the booze, which could be a little dangerous. So maybe don't make this for a big party. Just make it for yourself because you don't want to be responsible for that. So if you try today's drink recipe, let us know. If you try those fantastic, unbelievable short ribs, let us know that too. Thank you so much for watching. We'll see you again soon. Keep sending me your suggestions. All right. Love you guys. Cheers.